Strategy guides? We got it. Nintendo sports games. We got it. Special edition Halo Original Xbox. We got that too. We're just getting started. We got a lot of other great items hitting the shelves this week. Let's jump right in. Starting off with Nintendo, we have some great handheld games, the best of which is going to be Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. This is a childhood favorite of mine. I like all of the RPG-style Mario games. This one in particular has a great combat system. It is turn-based like a lot of them, but it also has a lot of interactability. You can kind of like crit your attacks if you hit A at the right time. It just makes it a lot of fun. Cool story too. For the Switch, we got some pretty common titles. We have Super Smash Bros. Ultimate would be the most popular one. Of course, the latest game in the Smash Bros. Franchise. And then for the Wii, again, some pretty common titles, your Wii Sports and Sports Resort. We do have one version of Wii Sports we don't see very often. It's going to be the Nintendo Selects, which they gave it. It was like a release afterwards that you could buy the game by itself. Most copies of Wii Sports you'll see is that little paper envelope that was the copy that came out with the system. It's cool to actually get a hard case. The envelopes don't hood up really well. But other than that, just got some good Wii and Switch titles and some filler handheld games as well. Up next, we have PlayStation 2 and 3. The highlight today is going to be the Orange Box. Kind of an interesting release. It came out with multiple games on it. It had Portal, Team Fortress 2, and Half-Life 2. The Half-Life series is very popular, and I heard the sequel to Half-Life 2 is really good. But some other just good PS2 and PS3 filler games, and always like adding those to the shelves. PS2 in particular has just been really hard to keep in stock. Happy to get those in. Picture this. You're in the office, maybe you're in a cubicle, you're working hard, slaving away at your desk, you have 9-10-hour days, you finally get home, you're ready to kick back and relax. And how do you want to do that? By pretending to be someone working hard in a field. That's pretty much Farming Simulator, and we've got Farming Simulator 22 right here for PlayStation 4. And then for PS1, we have a pretty good highlight. It is Tomba. Pretty cool 2D action platformer. If you want to know what the game is about, I think they wrap it up pretty well on the back of the case. Evil pigs, man-eating plants, hidden paths, wacky weapons, and moving obstacles. What else do you need? We have some other good shelf fillers for PlayStation 4, including that big stack of loose disc games. You're going to see those as we move through the update. We've been getting through a backlog of those. Happy to get them new homes, out on the shelves, get them to people that are going to enjoy them. Continuing our theme of loose disc games as we move into Xbox, we also just have one Dreamcast game to highlight as well. It's going to be Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. Again, just the disc, doesn't have a manual or anything, but we gave it a new case. And the disc itself is in pretty good condition. Some other games of note for the Xbox systems. We have Blur, fun racing game for the 360. Warriors of Rock, one of the more popular Guitar Hero games. A few loose disc copies of Call of Duty Black Ops for the 360. We've been seeing those games spike a little bit as Activision's been bringing the servers back online, bringing some renewed popularity. And then Rock Band 4 for the Xbox One. Moving on from games, we have some pretty awesome consoles to show you. Of course, first and foremost, we have that Halo Edition Original Xbox. It's in really good shape. Controller's in really good shape. Comes, of course, with the breakaway cable for the controller. We've had this one other time when we opened. So this is the first time in a year that it's actually been traded in. The other one we had when we opened. Some other notable consoles this week. We have a complete in-box PlayStation 2. The fat one, not the slim. Has everything included that should be there, but it is missing the cardboard insert. We also have another PlayStation 5 Disc Edition, a black Game Boy Advance, and some special mini consoles. We have the PlayStation Mini and the Super Nintendo Mini, both with 2 controllers and other cables, but not with the original box. Last thing to go over, we have some special edition controllers and some strategy guides. But starting with the controllers, some special colorways. We have a GameCube controller that's the Indigo, but it has a transparent back. Those are imported from Japan. and then just a special color Dreamcast and Xbox One controller as well. Kind of to keep with all the Guitar Hero stuff we've been getting in, we have a complete in box PlayStation 2 wired Guitar Hero set. It comes with the guitar and the game. Guitar and game both in good shape. The box is in amazing condition. One of those classic cardboard boxes, so anytime they're in good shape, they just look beautiful, has a really nice sheen on it still, and is going to display super well. And then those strategy guides, nothing too spectacular. Have a handful of World of Warcraft guides. Of course, these are going to be more expansion specific, but if you're going and playing an old patch, or if you just like to have them for collectability, they're all in pretty good shape. And most of the guides that we have this week, we have Assassin's Creed, Far Cry, The Witcher. Most of them are hardback, which I prefer. They're just really cool and they hold up much better than the paperback ones. That's going to do it for us for today. Before we wrap up, just want to let you guys know what our next sale is going to be. It's going to be 15% off everything Sega, from Genesis up through Dreamcast, all games, controllers, accessories, everything Sega. So that's going to be in-store and online. For online, you're going to have to put a code in at checkout. That's Sega15. So again, go to our online store at pstg.store and use Sega15 at checkout. That's it, guys. Thanks for stopping by. Be sure to subscribe to check us next week for our weekly update.